Hi friends, today we're going to talk about one of my most favorite perfumes, and that perfume is X from Clive Christian. There are certain words which immediately come out to my mind when I think about this perfume or even spray it on. Some of those words are luxury, class, sophistication, mysterious, debonair, and also black. My first experience with Clive Christian came around, I would say, 2 or 3 years back, where I had a small official sample of this perfume. I think it was 2 ml, and when I sprayed it on, I immediately knew that I had to get a full bottle. And this bottle is expensive, so I had to wait for a few years to get the right deal. And this one landed in my hands around 6 months back, and I've been reaching out for this on very special occasions where I want to stand out and smell a little bit unique. Now let's look at the bottle. The bottle is luxurious. It's royal, as you can see. I think this is the most royal looking, or it evokes that sense of luxury in my entire perfume collection. And I have some very cool bottles, but this one for me is number one for some reason. You can just have a look, and I think it exudes that. It could be because of the cap or the contrast between the gold and the black, even the fonts, the way the bottle feels, it's royal. I would say full marks, 10 out of 10 for presentation and even the bottle design. Looking at the notes on the website, this is the Clive Christian website. The notes here, it says the top notes are cardamom, along with pink pepper, ginger, and bergamot. In the heart notes we have orris, and in the base note oak moss is mentioned as a primary note, along with vetiver and trinos. They're saying there's a little bit of vanilla and also cinnamon, right? There are so many notes in this fragrance, but it's very well blended, beautifully blended. You can immediately sense the quality of the ingredients once you spray it on. And the way they depict this particular fragrance, they say that it's to evoke the heady romance of Mark Antony and Cleopatra. So Mark Antony, Emperor of Rome, Cleopatra, Queen of Egypt. Again, everything about it and what it's trying to evoke in the user is that sense of royalty. So let's spray this on, see how it smells. And this one was also my scent of the day. It's late in the evening now, it's around 8 p.m. and I sprayed this one on the shirt. I wore this to office because there was a special event going on, and I sprayed this at around 9 a.m. in the morning. But just to have a look at the sprayer, the burst it gives. Nice sprayer, gives out a good juice, short and crisp, but it throws out a lot of juice. So this one is very good, and everything about it, the opening, the way it transitions, the presence around me, makes this one of the few signature scents that I have. The others being I would say Viking Cologne from Creed, and also Elysium from Roja, the Scandal from Roja. So few scents are there that I use it so that I stand out in a crowd, and it also suits my character and you feel unique. So this is one of those scents. Right at the top, you do get that blast of cardamom, And though cinnamon is listed as one of the base notes, I still manage to get some kind of cinnamon from the opening note. And why I say that is, it's because once you spray this, it's the blast is both sweet and spicy at the same time. And I'm guessing cardamom is sweet, it's adding to the little bit of spiciness, but the cinnamon in the background is also keeping it a little bit sweet. And what happens is, after some time, I would say around 30 minutes or 45 minutes, the top notes tone down a little bit. They tone down a little bit. It doesn't go away, because this scent, it maintains that sweetness balanced with that spiciness, and it goes on throughout the journey of the perfume. But after a few minutes, maybe half an hour or 1 hour into the wearing this perfume, you start getting that orris, which has got that slightly buttery kind of smell. Also, I would say a little bit powdery, but not to the extent of powderiness that you get from a violet or an iris. So this one, it's a very nice hint of powderiness, very smooth, blended very well. It doesn't stand out too much, but it's there in the background, and you also have that buttery kind of smell. Having used the word butter, I wouldn't classify it as a gourmand. It's not. It's special in its own way, but I wouldn't say that it's a gourmand. Okay. And after a while, probably during the dry down, it becomes a little bit more woodsier, I would say. But this characteristic of the scent, the sweetness and the spiciness, it stays throughout the journey of the perfume, and which is very nice. This kind of a smell, it actually is so unique that I never found it in any other perfume. There are perfumes which are cinnamon heavy, some use cardamom, but they fall into I would say the gourmand category. Some of them use orris or the violet natures, but it becomes too powdery. This one is something unique. None of the other perfumes that I have, and have a vast repertoire, none of them come close to this in terms of smell. And that's why I feel it's very, very unique, and you will stand out when you wear this in a crowd. Coming to the performance of this scent, performance I would say is awesome for the first 3 to 5 hours. Off my skin, it lasts a good 6 hours, but on clothes, it lasts probably till the end of the day. I can still pick it up faintly pick it up on myself. I wore this at 9 a.m. It's almost 12 hours now, so it's still there. But for the first 5 or 6 hours, it's going to maintain a nice scent bubble around you. A very, very pleasant yet mysterious scent bubble. Because this is not a common scent. This kind of a smell will get you noticed, and also people will wonder what that sweetness or spiciness is. It's so unique, right? So it adds that element of mysteriousness to the scent. So projection wise, very good, I would say. More than arm's length for the first 3 hours, and even till 5 or 6 hours, the scent bubble is going to be around you. You can pick it up when you move around. You will get whiffs of it, and even others can pick it up. And I would also say the sillage is good, because I used it before in the past, and whenever I leave my clothes into the room and I walk back in after a few hours, I can still get that pick up the scent of X. So that way I think sillage is also good. It's not massive, but it's good enough. That's why it's one of it's a very special scent, because it's not on everyone's faces. It's going to make its presence felt and then draw people towards you. Okay, because of the mysteriousness of this kind of a scent profile. Now, occasions to wear this, it's very versatile, but I always reserve this for special occasions. It could be either formal or it could be casual. It doesn't matter. If you want to stand out, impress somebody, create that aura of mysteriousness, then this is the scent to go to. This will always be there in my collection. I'm sure if even if I run out of this, I'm going to get another bottle, because no one can, none of the other scents, have this kind of scent profile. I haven't tried any clones, so I cannot comment on that. But I don't think, any scent can be as smooth and also create that, this kind of a mysteriousness. Quality wise, it's very, very good. It can be worn any season. I prefer to wear it under cold conditions, or where the you go to an office, the temperature is air conditioned, then it's fine. If it's too hot, okay, maybe around 30 degree or 35 degrees Celsius plus, then because of the sweet nature, it could become a little bit cloying. So that's why I would not wear this too much when it's very hot in the day. I would prefer it to wear this during cooler evenings. Even summer works, spring works, but provided it's in the evening, or if you're in a air conditioned environment, then this works. So very nice scent. Age groups, it can suit any age group, I feel, because it's got that playfulness as well, but it's not being too playful, because it's got some elements like moss in it, which adds that maturity to this. So anyone can rock this, provided if you're dressed well, this is going to elevate, the scent will elevate you, and you will also elevate the scent. So it's that kind of profile that you get with Clive Christian. Now the pros and cons, like I said, scent profile amazing. You're going to smell very unique. This is one of the pros. It's a very luxurious, mysterious scent in a good way. It's going to exude class. So these are some of the pros, and along with strong projection and the longevity of the scent, this one is very good. So these are the advantages. I'd say cons, the only one is the price, because it's quite high for 50 ml. It's I think it's more than $300, or it's around 24,000 Indian rupees. So the price is very high, but still, if you want this kind of royalty and presentation and all, I made the leap because I felt it was worth it, and I still don't regret it. I will buy another bottle after I run out of this. So in my opinion, the price is justified, but that could be a con for the others. And other cons, I cannot find anything personally. Some might find it too sweet or cloying, but it's not a con. It's, in my opinion, it's very well balanced. These are my thoughts on Clive Christian X. Let me know what you think about this scent in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.